It's here in Muyenga, one of the hills in Kampala, where I caught up with Angella Katatumba. Born and raised by Bonnie and Gertrude Katatumba, the Honorable Consul of Pakistan in Uganda.
So I was born in Nairobi, Kenya. I studied primary at the Katatumba Academy in Mbarara.
After completing her high school diploma in Canada, Angella went ahead to pursue a degree in law and economics in the UK.
Because my dad said, I know how you handle your brothers, you're argumentative, you floor them when it comes to arguments. So, I'm assertive, I'm confident, I can express myself.
After completing her studies, one of her first jobs was in telemarketing. This was just the beginning of her rise, and she soon found herself managing a casino that exposed her to a number of music stars, encouraging her to nurture her long-hidden talent.
And I got so much experience now, not in the action, but watching the action and seeing how these people control the crowd, how, the professionalism.
But though she worked and found that she had everything in her hand and exposure, Angella felt an emptiness in her heart.
Maybe people have to understand that to believe it. People think, you're abroad in America, what more do you want? So one day my mom calls, she's like, you don't sound happy. I'm like, because I'm not. She says, but you're making money, you're driving. I said, yes, I have everything literally that I worked for on my own.
But 3-4 years down the road, you're not even thinking of going back to work there. You're now comfortable in Uganda.
That credit economy, somehow your money is, it's the strangest thing. Your money is in and out. You don't really, you have the money, yes, you have the credit card, yes, but you don't really see your money. But in Uganda, you work hard, you will see that money.
This made her then return to the country and start up her career in music, which soon gained her massive airplay. Starting her music career wasn't easy, as her parents, who had reservations about her new path, laid down some rules.
Be decent, don't embarrass us, we've taken years building our name the honest way. Don't come and trash it, because, a lot of people think musicians, but yeah,
I know there are many challenges that you've gone through, especially in your music career in Uganda. What are some of those? Has it been a glossy life all through for you?
I've been put under pressure, saying, no way, you're too decent. Show us some more skin. And I'm like, oh my God, by the time you're telling me that, what are they telling these poor girls? Yeah. So sometimes I just wish that these girls would have more of a backbone and say, you know what, don't think that if somebody doesn't play your music, it's the end of the world. I've got so many obstacles where people just will not play my music because they think it's not in Luganda, period. Yeah. We won't play.
For Angella, hard work and studying steadfast is what she believes in. Her seen her go places, and the music industry in Uganda is but one other ladder.
Investment, it's time, it's decency to me. It's the whole picture for me.
Let's go. Having established herself in the music industry, Angella went on to form her own NGO to care for those affected by the conflict in northern Uganda, known as For You Gulu.
The For You Gulu song, I sang it for the Gulu Walk that was taking place in 41 cities around the world.
It was not long before others began to appreciate her work and resilience. She was appointed by the British Council in Uganda to be the International Climate Change Ambassador.
To me, it was a big deal, and they commissioned my work and flew me around the world, and I went for the Global Climate Change Summit in Cancun, Mexico.
Being an ambassador, this has made her to represent the country in different conferences, and for now, as part of her work, she visits schools and places advocating for environment.
In my foundation, I always target schools because there's nothing better than children growing up. That's the best way to change any nation or to pass a message. It's to the kids, so they grow up knowing it's important to be clean, it's important to plant trees.
With a number of songs under her belt, the eloquent singer still believes it's just the beginning. Aside from her music career, having studied masters in economics, Angella now is the managing director of Hotel Diplomat in Muyenga. Being a manager in a hotel, a singer, and an ambassador, it's at this point that she revealed one of the most challenging moments she's gone through.
Because I remember when I broke up with my partner at the time. He left, and we were living together at the time. And it ended and I called home. The first person I called, I said, yes, Papa, the relationship didn't work, but I'm ready to come home to Uganda now. My dad is like, my friend, that's not how they handle life. You don't run away from things. You face them. I said, what? I used to be huge. And I lost. I became a size 11. Thoughts like, if a bus could just run over me, it would have done me a favor, Lord. Can you imagine? You're there with all your education, with all your so-called degrees, and a man can bring you down to that level of regretting why you've woken up. Yeah. I've been there.
She looks at her father as her role model in the society and not forgetting God as a mentor.
I'm feeling so close to you, boy.
Marisa Chol, NTV.